Hi everyone, so I come back with another tutorial. So here I'm going to be answering question 4 from tutorial sheet 1. So for those that have not yet subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you do so, because you'll be missing out a lot of things. There are some videos that I'll not be posting in the WhatsApp and Telegram groups, but I'll just be posting them directly on the channel. So for those that uh, those that are not yet subscribed to the channel, please click on that button which says subscribe, so that next time when I post something, you not you will not um, miss it. Okay, so let us quickly go into serious business. The question here is telling us to find to state whether these sets are finite or infinite sets. So first of all, you need to know what an infinite and a finite set is. An infinite set has uncountable number of elements, but a finite set, you can easily count the number of elements that are there. So what we can do is we find each and every set there that has been given, and then we state whether it's an infinite or finite set. So when you look at this arrow is represents real numbers. So when you say this set, and when you look at this set A has these kinds of brackets, when you see these kinds of brackets, they tell us to say the elements that are inside are independent. So meaning here we only have two elements, and then when we intersect it with R, we're still going to have this as our set. So meaning the number of elements here are countable. We only have 0 and 1, meaning we have two elements. So this one is a finite set. And from what I've just explained, you can get the justification there. Since you can count the number of elements in that set, then it's a finite set. So let us move on to the second question here. So the second question says b is equal to x squared. So b is equal to x squared less than 4. So what the only way we can we can state whether this is a finite or infinite set, we say x squared, we bring this 4 to the other side of the less than symbol, so we're going to have negative 4 this side, and then we say it's less than 0. So we can see this is a difference of two squares, so we say x minus 2 and x plus 2. So that's the difference of two squares. Yes, so we equate, instead of using this symbol, let us put the equal sign here, since we need first to find the critical points. So when you equate this x minus 2 to 0, you are going to have your x being equal to positive 2. And when you equate x plus 1 to 0, you are going to have your other x being equal to negative 2. So from here you test your critical points now. You check which one is agreeing to the condition that has been given. Yeah. So we can put our negative 2 here, then we can put our positive 2 there. So here we know to say the numbers will be between negative 2 and 2. Yeah, since we've been told to say this set is a member of real numbers. And then this side we have all numbers which are greater than 2, so meaning our x this side will be greater than 2. So in other words, you can say, let me just write it like this. So our x this side, the set this side can be written as 2, infinity. And then this side we have negative infinity, negative 2. Yeah, like that. So we can first start by testing these numbers. We can get any number between negative 2 and 2. Let's try to get 0. So when we put 0 where there's x there, 0, we are going to have 0 minus 4, which will give us negative 4. Is negative 4 less than 0? Of course, yes. So we get this part. We try this side here. we get any number that is greater than 2, we can get 3. When we put 3 there, 3 squared will give us 9. 9 minus 4 will give us 5. 5 is 5 less than 0? No. So this side has denied. We also get this other side. We get maybe negative 4. When we put negative 4 where there's x, we say negative 4 squared, we get 16. 16 minus 4, you get 12. Is 12 less than 0? No. So this part also denies. So meaning the interval that we have is here. So it's between negative 2 and 2. This is the value of x. So meaning our b implies that x, this x that they are talking about in this question, is just equal to negative 2 comma 2. So negative 2 comma 2. And when you look at this set, can this set be a finite set or an infinite set? It will be an infinite. Why? Because it's these, we are talking about real numbers. We are not talking about natural numbers or whole numbers. These are real numbers, meaning we have a lot of numbers between negative 2 and 2. You can't manage to count them. So this is an infinite set. Okay. We have, this is an infinite set. So we move on to the to set C. So set C is saying 0, 1 intersection 4 over 3, 3 over 4. So 4 over 3 there, we know to say that is just in decimal numbers there. So C, we're just trying to find the intersection set between, this can be written as 1.3333 and then this one is 1.5. So to find the intersection set between 0, 1 and 1.3333 and 1.5, here when you look at these two sets, when you find the intersection set between the two, you discover that it will be an empty set, because we don't have 1.33 or 1.5 in this other set. So now the question comes in to say, is an empty set a finite or an infinite set? Of course it's a finite set. So an empty set is a finite set. So this one is also finite. Alright. So we proceed to the last question, which is D. So D is telling us to say x is a member of all real numbers and then x is equal to 4. So here we have our D, which implies that x is equal to 4. So let us try to solve our x is equal to 4 here. I mean x squared is equal to 4 here. So x squared is equal to 4. So here when we find the values of x here, we discover to say you find the square root of 4, you get your answers to be plus or minus 2. So meaning the set x here, I mean the set D there, is just nothing but negative 2 comma 2. So this is not an interval, meaning we only have 2 elements there. So this is this is a finite set. You can count those numbers there, are only 2. So this is a finite set. Alright, so let's now move on to the second question, which is question 2. So question 2 is saying which of the sets listed below are equal to what? To other on the list. So we have A, we have B, we have C and D. So to find these sets, or to determine whether they are equal to each other or not, we need to find the solutions for these sets. So first let's let's list them. So we have A is equal to 1 comma 2 intersection 2 comma 3. So here the intersection set, we are trying to find the intersection set between these two sets. So the intersection set there is just 2. So the intersection set there is, oh sorry, it's not 2. Oh yeah, so here it's not 2, it's an empty set, because this set is starting from 1 ending up to 2, and then this one is starting from 2 to 3, but 2 is not part of the set. So meaning it's actually an empty set. Let me just erase these two. Okay, it's an empty set. So A is an empty set. Let us now find B. So B here is saying 1 comma 2 intersection 2 comma 3. Yeah, so here now we know to say the intersection set between the two sets there is 2. So for this one, yes, we know to say the intersection set is 2. Let us now find also C. So is C here saying 1 comma 2 intersection 2 comma 3. Even here, when you check properly, the intersection set is 2. The common element there is 2. And then let us also lastly find D. So D is 1 comma 3 and intersection 2 comma 3. So here the intersection set that we have here is 3. I mean the intersection element, the intersecting the intersection set will only contain the element 3. That's all. So yeah. So here they say which of the sets here are equal. So we can see to say B and C are equal. So B is equal to C. So B is equal to C. Yeah, but if they were to ask us to say which elements here are equivalent, definitely B, C and D will be equivalent because they contain the same number of elements. So B, C and D are equivalent, but when you talk of equal sets, it's only B and C which are equal. So thank you very much for watching today's lesson. Today's tutorial. Just make sure that those that have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so that you don't miss out even next time when I post another tutorial video. I keep on emphasizing to say at some point I'll stop posting these tutorial videos in your Telegram and WhatsApp groups. So only those that have subscribed to the channel will be able to access the tutorial videos. Subscription is free. You don't have to pay anything. Just click on the button which says subscribe and it's done. You'll be able to access all the videos that I'm going to be posting there. Shalom, shalom.